Hello everybody, this is Moonlit Simmer here, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome in. I'm so happy to have you here with us today. So on today's episode, we are back in our What Remains save file, and I can't wait to get into it with you guys. Currently, Elena is just making some breakfast. She has work in a couple of hours and it is currently 7:30. She works at 9, so she is just preparing that up. Danny is, if I could find him, Danny is still sleeping. He doesn't work until 10, so he likes to sleep in a little bit longer on Fridays, especially. So he is just getting a little extra rest. He'll probably wake up here in a couple minutes. Now that Elena is done, we can probably have him wake up now. Elena is eating her breakfast scramble, so I can have Daniel come out here and grab a serving as well. So it is Friday. We don't really have anything planned for this weekend. Aside from New Skill Day is on Sunday, but we're not super worried about that. There is the Starlight Accolades tonight. There's a bunch of festivals. You know, the usual. There's a talent showcase tomorrow and a couple more festivals going on. So maybe we will visit the Romance Festival tomorrow. But for now, Elena is going to go ahead and clean up these dishes that she's made. Okay. Let's go ahead and have Elena come into the bathroom, and we're going to have her use the toilet and brush her teeth, and then she will be leaving for work shortly after. Now, in the last episode, Elena was having a lot of issues with deciding on what she wants to do with her future, and I think she's going to make the choice today. I think after a full week of work and following her promotion, she's kind of thought about it all week long. It's been in her head. And I think we will just have to see what she decides on. But she is still going to go to work today. So she's going to head out and do that. And Daniel is going to go to work today as well. So he works in an hour. We'll have him just freshen himself up as well before going to work today. Let's make sure our mess is cleaned up. I'll have him put this away if he has time. But you will see a couple of changes to the pictures in the apartments. I don't know if that's something that you guys would notice or not, but I thought I would mention just in case you guys did. I did change some of the photos that are around the house and the way that they're set up because when I came into my game, a lot of the ones that were here were all completely deleted to so they no longer exist. And then all of the photos that were in my house in all of these frames, they were all black. They were completely black screened, so I had to get rid of the old ones and try to put new ones up to fill the frames. So if you guys notice that, I apologize. And Daniel's going to finish getting ready. I am going to have Elena work hard today because she is still a hard worker, even if she's not fully into what she is doing. She still likes to work hard. And it looks like Daniel wants to donate to charity. So we are going to do that for him real quick, just to mark that off his list. Oop. We only have a couple minutes. Let me pause while I look search for this so he can get it right before going to work. Donate to online charity. Let's donate $100 to World United. It's just the first one I saw. And we will have him donate so he can mark that off, and then he will also head off to work. The charity is appreciative for the sizable donation and thanks Daniel Marino on their donor newsletter. That's sweet. All right. So Daniel is off to work as well. Hey guys, I wanted to pop in real quick while Danny and Elena are at work and give you some more details about our What Remains save file. So I did pop this story into a save file by Simkhira, I think is her name, and it is her small town save file version number 2. And if you guys are interested, go ahead and download it from the link down below. But I really like this save file. Willow Creek and Newcrest are both fully updated, and the house that we visited in the last episode, whenever we went and saw Elena's family and her parents at her parents' house, that was a house created by the creator Simkhira, and it was already in her save file. I just updated a couple of things that were in the house itself. So, yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little detail there. And a lot of the Sims that you'll see in the world were either also created by me for the main characters, or I did get some townies from Grim Fizz and from a couple other creators, but yeah, I just wanted to let you guys in on that. Alright, guys, so Elena has made it back from work, so we are back at the apartment, and I just wanted you to see how she is feeling right now, coming back from work. She is feeling super bummed. It says that she had she is stressed from work, she's stressed from working too hard, and she needs some amusement. Um, I think that this job just really is not doing it for her. I think that she is just tired of the same routine every single day, going to a job that just doesn't fulfill her wants or needs in life. All that it does is give her some extra cash, even though Danny is making the majority of the money for this household. However, she did get a promotion today. She was promoted to the assistant manager. They think that she's been doing really well. She got a bonus. She can brag about her job title. She still would work the 9 to 5, but she is an assistant manager now, and she does have all of the promotion tasks to go up one more, but I think she's tired. I think she's really she's feeling good about the idea of quitting this job. I do think she is ready. I think this is what she thinks will fulfill her life and make her happier and, just those sorts of things. So I think she's going to come in here and she's going to write in her journal, and she is really going to, sit through the pros and cons. There we go. All right. She is coming out here. She's still in her work clothes, but I think that she is really going to write down and go through. Oh, Danny's home. She's going to go through all the pros and cons and, really think about this and whether she wants job, independence and whatnot or what. So I'm going to come in here. Danny is home, and he's going to come over here.
Yatzel! Yakinar!
Oh, look how excited. That's hilarious. Sorry, that was just so random. How do I turn that off? Okay. I think Danny is going to come over here and ask her, hey, what are you up to? And she's going to say, I think I'm going to quit my job. I'm quitting my job today. I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice. And I think, let's see, where can we, how can we talk about this? We're going to discuss some art and just say, art is my favorite thing to do. I love it. I want to pursue it. I want it to be the next step in my
Goba.
life.
Doba. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And,
Oh.
Huh.
you know, I I think that they're going to
Debene
get
lovo bonefi.
into a little bit of an argument here. And they're going to argue about her career.
Hushushi wasabi. Sambisi.
He's like, all right, so
Wabarani
I
tree.
understand
Sabris
that
kithara.
you want to pursue art, but
Ganashuna.
can't you just make that something you do
Tharbene.
on the side?
Keen
I think you've been
Maya.
doing so well
Uh-huh.
in your job.
Chinosa.
I-
Yemftomiba.
You
Bretno.
know, I think
Huh?
Debawis. Varpasa
you've been
mesplima.
doing so well in your
Donkey.
job. You've gotten 2
Unkim
promotions.
Panipa Spoid.
I think you
Finam.
should just stay and keep going up from
Zarzuya
here.
Yerblik.
But
Richie Peachy.
I don't want to, Daniel.
Skiba.
That's the thing. I don't
Dweeb.
want to. I am miserable
Dualargastusa.
for my
Yeah?
job every day. I don't like it. I don't
Iatsa.
like
Bibalakana.
many of my
Kroot.
coworkers. I don't like the
Tis.
environment. I need out. I'm going to
Vimble.
go crazy. I
Frog.
need out.
Foibi Brihe Felpa.
Well, I think it's
Rivdabu.
a terrible
Ah!
idea. I don't think it's something that
Miblin
you should do.
Sabricia. Huh?
This,
Blizzarack.
Blurna?
you always want to work
Oh,
your way up. You
Lavine.
never
Left.
want to just
Uh-huh.
quit and start over. Well, I do. I do, Daniel. I do. I'm done having this conversation. I'm quitting my job. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Daniel doesn't even have any feelings about this argument. And Elena she's frustrated because it says that she is the argument loser. She feels like she has failed. She feels like, she thought that Danny would understand out of anybody else, but he doesn't. He's just, says the same as everybody else. Elena has decided to come in and start painting. I want her to, show that she can do it. She can make it on her own. She thinks it's worth it, and she doesn't understand how nobody else around her can see it. So she is in here and she wants to prove herself. She's creating a little landscape painting, nothing too hard,
Huh?
but I think she's really, really
Aha.
hurt by what Daniel
Ooh.
said. You know, that's that's
Naba.
not what she was expecting. So she's gonna paint for a little while,
Baya.
get her feelings out on the canvas, and
Fala.
then we'll just see what's going on
Oh.
after that. Daniel has decided to come in here and try to reconcile with earlier's argument. So I think he's going to come in here and he's going to. I think he's going to try to lead by example. I think he's going to say something along the lines of, I I just want what's best for you. I know that you want to quit your job and you want to go paint, but I think you could really make something for yourself. And look at me, I started from the bottom. I started from nothing, and look where I'm at.
Ah.
Ah.
I think that you can make
Ah.
something amazing from yourself, if you really stuck
Aha.
to your job and tried. And I think that this is
Uh,
just not what she wants to
apple.
hear. She's like,
Overall.
why do you want me to be like you? I don't want to be like you.
Galba.
That's not
Shupasa
the
banea.
point, you know?
Jessene clonkus.
Ah.
Guma.
Woksa Chippenorf.
Let me see what else.
Galoof. Tar. Ooh.
Izo
Bl-
Una.
Blofa. Jarl. Lamima Goyip Hogra.
And this is
Clevite.
just,
Parhiba.
I think, an issue that they're not going to be able to solve.
Mog.
They just don't
Zanib
see
Nitha.
this the same.
Tiba Bamel.
Guma.
Trip.
Nibs.
Pilob.
No matter what they do, these
Spoib.
two can just
Hoi
not
voy.
get
Yabidi.
over this argument.
Gomip.
They just keep
Sivara.
going at
Dib
it,
Nakimfi.
one right after another.
Washa
You know,
Zabris.
Elaine's feeling
Baribi.
very
Down.
inspired about
Shit.
wanting
Reboot.
to leave. She got some of her feelings out on painting, and she sees how much it's worth, and she knows that she can do even better, and she just
Nabora. Shazzle?
she
Arbo
knows
Vinia
what's right
Quar.
for her.
Jabba?
You know, she knows
Guna.
what's right for her.
Plana.
Oh, Pimpini.
Blurna.
But these two just can't stop.
Zomas.
And looks like
Brihe Ganit Benu. Nilsy.
she's gotten a call from a friend. Danny is gonna come in here, and he's just gonna start doing some laundry or something. You know, he's gonna get busy. He's like, all right, I'm gonna give her a minute.
Zakuni Swarspa. Rev.
And
Yes.
she's talking with a friend.
Stevie
You know, her friend Erin has called.
Snubara.
And this is our friend Erin. This is somebody we've known since college. And Erin, you know,
Unyab.
she's that friend that likes to have fun. And I think Elena messaged in their little group chat that they have with their little friends, and she's like, guys, you know, I've made up my mind on what I want to do. I want to quit, and you know, Danny doesn't want me to, and I think she's just trying to vent and get it off her chest. Like I feel like I don't know what I want to do. Like I don't know what's best for myself. This, that, and the other. And her friends are very supportive and very encouraging. And I think Aaron's going to ask her, well,
Sensibi can
it is, you know, I know it's midnight, and I know you usually don't like to go out, but come out with me, girl. You know, let those feelings loose. You know, let's go have some fun. Come on, let's go have some fun. And so I think I was dreaming about tacos. Let's talk tomorrow. That's funny. I don't think that's what she said. I think Erin's like, all right, let's go out. You know, Harper, you can come if you want, but I think Harper, she's not a party girl at all, so I think that she's just gonna stay home. But I do think we're gonna get a couple of other friends to go out, and yeah, we'll just ask a couple friends out, and she's gonna tell Danny, I'm going out with my friends. You know, I need a minute. He's like, all right, well maybe I'll have your brother over, or I'll see if anybody wants to hang for a little while you're out, because you know I can't sleep unless, you know, you're in my arms or whatever. Home safe. Alright, so we are finally at the club. We are going to use the restroom if we can find it. Oh, she's already found it. She's in there. Oh, a beautiful place. We're going to come in here, and we are going to... We want to order a drink. Let's sit together. We should be able to order a drink. There's a mixologist. There we go. Order drink. Order drink for the group. And we are going to get a sweet and spicy.
Nope, sir. Pakyoin Limla? Baina. Kibaya.
Dag dag. Sure. So.
So we are just getting some drinks for the ladies.
So.
Super exciting.
Davishi Sleka. Ken Kuya.
Let's grab our drink. And we definitely... We're going to hire a DJ. But I'm just going to put that back into their account, because obviously we're not the ones that should be paying for the DJ. I think we're gonna come over here
Malspec mopsy vombo.
and we're gonna talk with Aaron and where they're gonna gossip
Hakyoin Limla.
and
Kirbaya.
Oh, Sul
we are
Sul.
going to talk.
Melody.
We're okay. I don't like that it's trash another sim, but I do think she's going to angrily talk about Daniel.
Snibara watching
So she's just talking about, I got this wedding coming up. I've got, I've gotten these promotions. I've had all of these stresses, and I feel like I can't make a dang decision for myself. Like everybody's got to control what I want to do. My sister's already been texting me about what I should do here and there for my wedding. Daniel wants to, go here to this expensive place. And all of these things. And she is just so stressed. She's like, I'm so mad at him that he doesn't want. I understand your concern. I'll chat with Daniel soon. I would be lying if I said I wasn't nervous to approach him after hearing that. And she's like, well, girl, just don't think about it for one night, You've got a lot going on, but, you have a great life. Just do what you think's best. And I think the group is going to come dance. I think they're just going to dance together. All right, so while Elena is out with the girls, blowing off some steam, Daniel is drinking back at the apartment with Marco, who is, as we met him in the last episode, this is Elena's brother. Daniel and Marcus are super close. It's almost like they are brothers. And we are just gonna grab another drink.
Sinara.
He is a little frustrated about the situation. He's like, why can't you just let my sister, do what she needs to do in life, or she will never be fully happy. She's always done what those around her wants to do. She's very easily pressured, but you gotta let her do her thing, man.
Plus.
And Daniel's you know what? You're right.
Oh,
You're right. I should just,
no. Hana.
let her make the decision. Oh my gosh. They're laughing and stuff. Like I should just let her do what she needs to do. I make plenty of money. I can, pick up some extra shifts, or I can work harder to get another promotion, and I can cover for her, I guess. You guess. And that's part of your role, You gotta provide for her. That's how we were raised.
Brogi.
Mom always had an interest in flowers, so Dad let her have her job in flowers, even though it wasn't high paying. I was like, yeah, I get that.
What? Oberoi!
The two of them are gonna start lightening the mood, They've had lots and lots to drink. Feeling stupid. Easy sipping from the drinks. Strong drink for true connoisseurs. It's from drinking his whiskey, and it says he's feeling stupid. They really forgot, regretting that oversight. So I think he is feeling this way because of, his argument with Elena. So I think he's going to pull out his phone and he's going to text her.
Lamita Noonkim.
And
Shape it.
looks like she's not answering.
Lunch.
Like, hey, I think we should go. I think we should go and find her and apologize. Well, where do you think she went, man? They definitely went to the karaoke bar. They don't go anywhere else. I mean, I've had some drinks. I don't know if it's a good idea. Yeah, well, you seem sober enough, man. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Narb Merve's Drobel.
All right. I guess so. And with that, I'm going to let the episode end here. There's a lot to take in. This is going to be really hard to overcome. But guys, it's part of the story. This is a part of where Elena's life is heading. So I'm so sorry I have to end it here, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next episode with more, and I hope you have a great day. Bye, everybody.